Hello and welcome back. This is Mr. Everett, and we're still talking about multiplying fractions. Our last lesson about a very important concept. It's a special product that is equal to 1. We're going to need this when we get to Unit 2 and we start talking about dividing fractions, and also later units when you're solving 1-2 multi-step equations. So let's get started. So again, Unit 1 we talked about, we reviewed multiplying fractions, and there's a special product of two fractions. It's very important in math. So find the product for all of these, and then tell me if you notice a pattern. Okay, so you notice that all the products are equal to 1. 8 times 1/8 is 1. 9 times 1/9 is 1. 3/4 times 4/3 is 1. 1 1/4 is times 4/5 is 1. And when the product of two numbers equal to 1, we call those numbers reciprocals. For example, 8 is a reciprocal of 1/8 because their product is equal to 1. 1 1/4 is a reciprocal of 4/5. Why? Because their product is equal to 1. So if we multiply two numbers and we get 1, they are called reciprocals. So reciprocals are two numbers whose product is 1. And another term for reciprocal is multiplicative inverse, because to invert means to turn upside down. So 7 and 1/7 are reciprocals. Why? Because their product, 7 times 1/7, is equal to 1. All right, so a lot of vocabulary in this lesson. Want to make sure you understand. You can interchange the terms multiplicative inverse with reciprocal. So 12 and 1/12, 17/50 and 50/17, 2/3, and what number are reciprocals? Okay. Why are 2 and 1/12 reciprocals? Because their product is equal to 1. Why are these two numbers reciprocals? Because their product is equal to 1. 2/3 times what gives you 1? 2/3 times 3/2. So we can use the terms reciprocal and multiplicative inverse interchangeably. And I think I mentioned this before. There will be times when someone will mention keep, change, flip. Sorry about my K. Again, we're multiplying by the reciprocal of the divisor. I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. That's dividing fractions. Forget I said that. We don't flip. We find the reciprocal or invert. Got way ahead of myself. Sorry, guys, my handwriting is terrible. Let me try this one more time. INVERT. We invert. So it's the inverse. 2/3 is the inverse or multiplicative inverse of 3/2. Turn upside down. Okay, real quickly, pause and answer these questions for me. Okay, 5 and 1/5 are multiplicative inverses. 15 and 1/15 are multiplicative inverses. 1 3/4 and 4/7. So to see the multiplicative inverse of 1 3/4, I have to convert that to an improper fraction first. And I see that as 7/4. So multiplicative inverse would be 4/7. 6/5. I invert it. My reciprocal is 5/6. 2 3/5. I convert it first to an improper fraction. Then I invert it You don't flip it. I invert it, and that's my, you guys see why I never write anything. I always type it first. I invert it. Okay? I think we're at 5 minutes. So make sure you answer these questions. When we come back, we'll go over them. Talk to you soon.